Anthony, excuse me. All right, you're on.
Okay, meeting called to order. Flag. I pledge allegiance to the States of America, and to the republic with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence to honor all of our troops, our police, all of our first responders. Always keep them in your prayers and thoughts. Thank you. Good group to do that for. All right, we'll start with our sunshine notice.
So, also post on the Boro website and sent to the Star Ledger, North Jersey Herald, and the record is posted on the municipal building bulletin board.
Thank you very much. Roll call, please.
Councilman Yago?
Here.
Councilman Harris?
Here.
Councilman Maybe? Councilman Russo? Here. Councilman Cherto? Here. Councilman Frank? Here.
I'm going to start off with swearing the new police officer. So he's a fun event for me. So we're coming down now. I'll ask Mr. Cherto to join me for as the head of our police committee. Mr. Calabro, New York, on down. Okay. Comfortable with this? Right, good.
Mayor, do you need to hold that microphone?
Oh, yeah, that's, I have to, we're doing this for the Facebook crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold it. You're going to, just don't get in the picture, okay? Okay, the oath of office for the Borough of Kinnelon. Please repeat after me. I, Patrolman Angelo Calabro, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and the Charter of the Borough of Kinnelon, Morris County, New Jersey.
Charter of the Borough of Kinnelon, Morris County, New Jersey.
I do further solemnly swear and affirm
Solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the patrolman in the Borough of Kinnelon,
patrolman in the Borough of Kinnelon
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So how many generations of police officers we have here? Was your father was a police officer like that? I know our borough administrator said he swore you in it. So.
He did.
Yeah. So your dad and then who's it?
My brother.
Your father. Did all right.
Is
Is that mom?
Yeah, it is.
And you gotta sit home while all these guys are working. Oh, you did. You did a great job. So thank you guys for all your service. And I need you to sign this so you can't back out on us. There you go. Welcome to Kinnelon.
Thank you, sir.
Conti. And family. Are the short ones coming? Dress like that and not go up here. Yeah, short dress man. No.
Hey.
What's the matter? Oh, good thing. You ready for it? You want to hold this for me? Your dad put his hand up? No way. Here you go. All right. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. Then I have a funny story about you too. Yeah. All right. I, Patrolman Skylar Conti,
I, Patrolman Skylar Conti,
do solemnly swear and affirm
solemnly swear and affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Charter of the Borough of Morris County, New Jersey.
and the Charter of Boro, Kinnelon, Morris County, New Jersey.
I do further solemnly swear and affirm
I do further solemnly swear and affirm
that I will faithfully, impartially,
that I will faithfully, impartially,
and justly perform all the duties of patrolman in the Borough of Kinnelon,
and justly perform all the duties of the Borough of Kinnelon,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
and home safe every night for these kids.
Absolutely. So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
No. So Skylar, as we all know, grew up in Kinnelon. And, you got signed to Skylar. And, always wanted to be a police officer in, Kinnelon. So the one night that he got, brought in, the chief brought me over and said, Skylar's, now a police officer at Kinnelon. So him and I did our picture together for Facebook. Like, so I was so excited. I sent a picture of my son. And my son said, "It's about time." That's what he said about Skylar. So we're so excited to have you here at Kinnelon. And Angela, I'm sorry I don't know you well enough, but this is great. But this is great as well. So we're so excited for the two new police officers. They fit in amazing with these great guys in the back. There you go. Archie.
Real quick, I just want to obviously welcome them to our family, two officers, Angela and Skylar. I have been here a long time, so I'm fortunate to see everyone in the department get hired. And I gotta say, right now, we're at a great number of great guys. And that says a lot, because there's a lot of people that came into this room, came to this job, okay? It says a lot about all of you, because you're replacing a lot of them, who are also very good. And they said, be good, but want to be great. And it's nice, the Mark and everything else, the family's getting back together. The family's almost back together. I couldn't be more proud of every one of you.
Yep.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right, all I can say is now comes the boring part, so don't feel bad about leaving. We just know you guys like to stay on the hall and talk a lot. Just keep it down a little bit. We have a lot of business up here. Tonight we're giving you guys 2 more police cars. And Ehrenberg's getting it. Mark, it's good to see you, man. Keep rolling, brother. Okay, treasurer's report.
And as of November 30th, 2023, the amount of $14,448,601.35. Receipts through the month of December total $667,741.12, with disbursements amounted $4,728,319.46. The new balance on hand on December 31st, 2023 was $10,368,023.01.
Mayor's report, very short tonight, but just exciting for the new year and new council. And I think everybody got their head in the right place and forward to some great things. So all my councilmen and councilwoman, and very excited for this year. So we'll move on to council committee reports, open space, Councilman Yaga.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have a report for tonight. We haven't met yet for this year. We'll be meeting next week.
Okay, thank you. All right, Eric, this is quick. Councilman Harris has a quick report. Councilman Harris, personnel.
Thank you. You all just were in the presence of Mark Ehrenberg, Officer Mark Ehrenberg, just probably a month and a half ago. I believe it was November 18th. Actually, 2 months now, I guess. Officer Ehrenberg had a very serious accident, broke his back. But as you saw tonight, he was in the audience. He is making recovery that is 11 months better than what his doctors thought he was going to do. We're all very hopeful that he will be able to return soon. He was going to, if his progress continues, he'll be asking permission to hopefully return to modified duty by the beginning of February and then full duty at the end of March. So we're all looking forward to that and hoping that he has a speedy recovery. Of course, this is all with him being able to pass whatever physical or performance.
I don't think they're going to be able to stop him.
He is a force of nature. We're lucky to have him here. The PBA contract negotiations are underway again. We picked up a new labor attorney at the beginning of the year. He's been shown what progress we've been making on the contract, and we had some substantial conversations and over the phone, and also a meeting this past Tuesday. And Sean Dias is our labor attorney's name. He'll be putting together all the different aspects that we discussed at our Tuesday meeting, and we're planning on having something to distribute to council in the next couple of weeks. And then we'll be presenting to the PBA. As far as we proposed the concept of a memorial at the last public meeting, and a packet of design proposals were presented to council at the working meeting. And if those proposals were, the design work was all done pro bono. We didn't spend any money on doing those design proposals. And at our last meeting, it was discussed about the location for them. One proposed location was across from the firehouse, Company 3 and Boonton Avenue. And then another proposal was actually here at Boro Hall. And the rationale for bringing it here to Boro Hall is that the existing Veterans Memorial that we have out front is actually in a state of disrepair, and it's going to need to be addressed. And one of the things that conceivably a memorial that includes firefighters, police, and veterans might do is to create more of a sense of a downtown, so which we don't really have right now. So we're all looking into that, considering that, looking for ways to fund that, and we'll keep you posted. As far as training goes for our personnel, the police have done sidearm and rifle training at the Morris County Public Safety Training Academy, and all personnel were trained on the powered DMS system for motor vehicle stops, which is a computer system for the vehicles. Sergeant Christopher Mucci engaged in crisis intervention team training and resiliency training that deals with providing support and crisis intervention as necessary for police personnel and their families. Various KDFC personnel engaged in ongoing driver training. They accomplished their yearly bloodborne pathogen training and a right to know training. And coming this weekend and next weekend, a company called RPI is going to be offering ice rescue training. And there will be a number of the KDFC personnel that are going to be engaging in ice rescue training. That's something that unfortunately we needed last year when we lost two individuals out of Split Rock. And so we're trying to be prepared for that. As far as Tri-Ver Rescue Squad goes, they also are doing their bloodborne pathogen training, and they'll be training in emergency communications. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. Good report. All right, Public Works and Recreation, Councilman Maybe.
Thank you, Mayor. Real quick, I'd just like to say, great news that, our Eric is able to, come to, the meeting. I know, he's making progress and leaps and bounds. He's quite amazing, so we're all very happy to hear his progress. DPW, we've had 2 snowstorms so far. Our, rookies, we've done very well. No major issues. The guys worked really hard. The black snowstorm was one of the more difficult ones. Wasn't a lot of snow all at once. Just continued over the course of 10, 12 hours, which is a little tough. Everybody did a good job. No major breakdowns. Everything's going smooth. Water tank, we're getting very close to finalizing that, and retrieve the temporary tank. I know Mother Nature's plan to shoot off and really difficult with outside water use like the way we're using it right now. That's pretty much it with DPW. Recreation, sports are, water sports are doing very well. Almost all the sports, the company, I know it's a little bit actually one of the gyms that all of our kids do really historic numbers, which is really encouraging for recreation. And then all these starting the process and starting early for changes as time progresses. That's pretty much that's it to do.
Okay, thank you, Sean. We'll move on to Ordinance and Library, Councilman Russo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The mayor, the ordinance committee, we have a number of things in the works. We're going to be considering an ordinance to codify the filming of various things here in the borough. You know, if someone wants to make a movie or television production, we will have some permitting process and controls like that so that they can interact properly with the proper authorities, the police, the Department of Public Works, et cetera. So that is in the works. At your request, I've been doing some research on the regulation of the sober houses, and I've found some information about that, and I have passed that along to our counsel, Mr. Giblin. So we will be putting something together in that regard. There's not much that we can do in terms of regulating those establishments. It's totally driven by the state, but we can put some controls in place as well. The state is requiring all municipalities to pass a ordinance that governs lead paint inspection for rental properties, and that would be properties that are built before 1978. There would be requirements for certified inspectors to come in and look for any evidence of lead paint, and if there is, remediation would have to take place. So we are, again, with our council, we're in the process of formulating that ordinance. At the suggestion of Councilman Cherto, we're also looking into amending section 207-148 about non-portable generators that I think was overlooked in the previous ordinances that we had passed. If you have one of those generators and you want to replace it, we want to allow that to be placed in the same spot that the defective generator is being removed from, without having to go through the whole process of getting a variance and things of that nature. So I will be sending that to our council as well real soon. And we have on our agenda tonight a shed ordinance. After a long and productive discussion with Councilman Cherto this afternoon. We both will be requesting that ordinance be tabled until the next meeting so that we can have some further discussion and consider some changes at our next workshop meeting. So that is it for ordinances. The library, I'm happy to report that the library is installing some new audiovisual equipment in the second floor meeting rooms where the CLL classes take place, and it's just in time because registration is now open for the CLL classes, and the brochures have been sent out to the whole borough, and there's a lot of new and exciting programs being offered, and we encourage everybody to sign up quickly because the spots get filled up. And that is it for me, Mayor.
Okay, well, thank you, Nick. Brian, or Mr. Gibbon, I apologize. The ordinance about the sheds, I know tonight we're just off on it for a month, which is great. What happens at that point? Next month, we introduce it, and then we introduce it twice, and then it goes to planning board?
No, it gets
Or how does it
introduced,
work?
it gets introduced, and if it's passed at first reading by the council, if it gets passed at first reading by the council, it gets referred to the planning board. They have 35 days to determine whether or not it's consistent with the master plan and report back to the mayor and council, and then the mayor and council can act on it. You can adopt any ordinance, whether or not it's consistent with your master plan. If they find it's not consistent, you just have to put your reasons on the record for not going along with it.
And what would be something to make it, consistent with the master plan?
Usually it's not something like this. Usually it's, if you zone a certain area of town for residential when the master plan calls it to be industrial, for example. That's normally the service.
Not like we put no sheds in Kinnelon in the house.
I doubt that's it.
All right. It's a 3-month process.
At least 2, yeah.
Okay. Councilman, anything else?
No, Mayor, thank you.
All right, before we move on to finance and public safety, I just wanted to say to the chief that, the leadership and the greatness of your police department starts at the top. So yourself and your 2 lieutenants is what makes these guys so amazing. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
And, all right, so now we're gonna move on to finance and public safety. For the first time, Council President Anthony Cherto.
Thank you, Mayor. I first officially want to welcome Officer Conti and Officer Calabro to the borough. They both come from different law enforcement backgrounds, but they each bring their own unique set of skills that are going to definitely help our borough. I was impressed with the interviews because they both have this desire to serve. And that was evident. And one other thing that I really loved about these guys is when they started, the first interaction I saw with them was, caught my eye when I glanced, was just a huge smile. I saw Angelo at the tree lighting, and just a smile from ear to ear. So it's great to see that they love being in the community. It's great to have. Tonight, in terms of finance, we have some budget transfers on the agenda. We'll be transferring some money to purchase. So we authorized the purchase of 2 police vehicles earlier in the year. Those vehicles are now available for pickup. And what we've done in the past was we leased the vehicle. You can say we kind of financed the vehicle over the 3 years, and then it's ours. So through these budget transfers, we're able to just purchase those vehicles with the 2023 budget. There's also transfers on there for the fire company to help with the tanker 2 repair, as well as transferring money for our engineering, operating, and PSE&G. It's data on the finances.
Thank you, Councilman. All right, coordinating, Councilwoman Sprague.
Thanks. Coordinating reports, this past Tuesday, I was excited to meet with the Kinnelon Historical Committee via Zoom. It was a great opportunity for me to meet the members. They are very dedicated to the preservation of Kinnelon history. I also met with Tom Klein today at the Kinnelon Museum on Hill Ave. And he gave me a very nice tour of the museum. And I look forward to attending the next meeting as the liaison.
Thank you. I know Councilman Cherto sent something to them today about the grants he found for historical, so make sure you get on that, crack the whip on it. Make sure we get it going. But thank you, Councilwoman. I'm hearing from the public. Is there anybody from the public that would like to be heard? Anyone? No? Okay. All right. No cookies? No? All right. All right, when we close it to the public, we'll move the payment of bills. We all received the bills today. So did anybody get a chance to look at them? Okay, so I need a motion to approve the bills.
So moved.
Okay, roll call, please, Karen.
Yes.
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 Okay, we'll move on to the consent agenda. We have A through H, because we're adding in a resolution 14324, which is the redemption of a tax sale certificate for $6,997.49. So I need a motion to, we'll make that F, and we'll push down the raffle and the minutes down to G and H. So F will be the resolution 14324, which is just housekeeping basically. And I need a motion to approve A through H.
Make a motion.
Second.
Mayor, I need to say because
Perfect, thank you. So everything but G. Okay, so I have a motion and,
I second it.
oh, you said, okay, so the roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay, old business, there's none. New business, we're gonna push the introduction of ordinance 1/2024, amending chapter 207 Boro Kinnelon. We need a motion to table.
So moved.
Okay, roll call, please.
Yes.
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 Okay, thank you. Tax collector report and the investment officer's report. We have to get Karen a microphone, I think. I keep forgetting to do that for you, Karen. The people can't hear you, so I need you to either yell or maybe pull that microphone up. We know you love all the, come on, we're not making you sit up front here.
Office processed a total of $479,274.17. Investments officers report a total of $54,977.07 was earned in interest for the month of December 2023.
He said he's willing to give up a seat up there. Okay, so now we'll move on to the district school payment of $3,321,495.67. I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Yes.
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 All right, I need well, first we just like to, on our motion to adjourn, we'd like to just make sure we keep our new officers in our thoughts and prayers and make sure that they're always out there safe. And I need a Glenn Cisco motion to adjourn.
I
Make a motion.
All right, so I got a first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're adjourned, go Colts.
Aaron, is that a record?
It's not live streaming.